Hey there, welcome. I'm excited to announce and showcase Massive Loop's newest major update, version 2.0. What's new in 2.0? Well, until now, our primary scripting language was Lua. But with Massive Loop 2.0, you now have two choices, Lua and C Sharp. There are also a handful of fixes, but since C Sharp is, well, such a major new feature, that was our main focus for this release, so let's just jump right into it. So starting off, everything that our creators who are already familiar with in regard to Massive Loop's components and features, that being sync vars, cloud variables, ML grab, ML video player, etc., is present in C Sharp. Now there are some other things. Critical MS Core lib features like dictionaries, lists, hash tables, etc. But this also provides us the freedom to utilize more Unity asset store packages out of the box while still being properly sandboxed. Now, why Lua and C Sharp? This is my personal opinion, but I do believe it lines up fairly well with why it got implemented. They have their own strengths and weaknesses. Many creators, including myself, are just more familiar with C Sharp. The vast majority of VR world experience and script creators in our industry have experience with it in some capacity. And the vast majority of creations for scripting or worlds as well tend to be in C Sharp. That makes it highly appealing due to its familiarity. And in my personal experience, C Sharp tends to be extremely stable and capable for our typical use cases, which all things considered could allow for a much quicker and easier development cycle. Lua, on the other hand, is incredibly powerful, and that should not be understated. Giving creators the ability to choose coding languages that suits them best is ultimately the way forward, and I think everyone can agree on that. Now, you can't use both Lua and C Sharp in the same project. You'll have to decide on which one your world will use. Now, you can also run test builds now in the Unity editor without having to open Massive Loop to see if your creation works. For our creators, this is going to make development a lot easier and faster. As soon as this update dropped, we hosted a bug hunt public event in our official Discord server. Now, we play tested a small fraction of what we can create on Massive Loop with the addition of C Sharp. And to be fair, I am really excited to show you a glimpse of what's to come. So let's get to some footage from our most recent bug hunt, where Brandon created some examples for us to play with and showcase. Let's get to it.
Let's see some of the new things we can play with. Show them off.
Yeah, so I've spent a long time pining after a good grapple hook. In Lua, I've tried for so long to make a good grapple hook, and with our newest update, Massive Loop 2.0, we allow people to finally use C Sharp. And so I can actually do this.
He's gone.
Come grab it.
And grapple properly.
Yeah. It might be that grapple
Nope.
hook, but I don't know. I doubt it. No, it works for me. It's a little jittery, but it works for me.
This one's
Oh, it's
busted, so don't use this green one.
The green one? Okay. But yeah, we can zip around. And it's interacting with the world. I love it. Oh, that's so sick. That's really cool. Oh man. That's so sick. Oh my god, I love it.
If you come over here and press this red cube, you'll see the prototype spawner and a prototype timer over here.
Oh, yeah. That's fucking cool.
But it's not doing a test.
It's trying to do a test and it's repeatedly spawning it for me.
Yeah.
Same.
It's trying. It's doing its thing.
It only destroys the blocks on the master client.
That makes sense.
I'm still working on the best methods for having functions be invoked by all players. It's
Makes
a little
sense.
different in C# than it is in Lua, so yeah.
Wasn't that neat? I'm really excited to see all the incredible things we'll experience now that we have both Lua and C# as options for our creators. The possibilities were already endless, but this update opens even more doors, which is fantastic for everyone. We've also fixed a handful of bugs, and thanks to everyone who participated in our bug hunts, helping make Massive Loop a better experience. There are 5 fixes this time, 3 SDK, 2 gameplay related, so let's just get right into it. Persistent climbing on respawn. This issue caused players to fly straight up when climbing an object and clicking respawn in the menu. Keyboard rendering in VR. A community member spotted this bug during a bug hunt. The keyboard was rendering under the avatar browser in VR mode. We adjusted the layering of the system UI so it's no longer affected by post-processing. ML SDK reference loss. We fixed an issue where the ML SDK seemed to lose reference to the ML browser after updating. And SDK cloud variables error. There was a confusing error when submitting SDK cloud variables for both world and server variables. This is now fixed. ML SDK installation reference. So newly installed ML SDKs not having a reference to the local installation of the ML browser has also been fixed. Now, there are no other changes or fixes in this patch. We're refocusing our development efforts on bug fixing and polishing Massive Loop moving forward. You can find the full patch notes in Massive Loop's official Discord server. We usually post updates and patches there, but we're also working on a changelog within the Metaverse launcher and updating our website to keep everyone informed about new patches and major updates. While saying that though, Massive Loop's website, Discord, and all other relevant information can be found in the video description. But that's going to be all from me, folks. I hope you enjoyed the new update, and if you haven't checked out Massive Loop yet, there's no better time than the present. But that said, thanks everyone, and poi poi.